On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
Womp, 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 womp. I think I was thinking, okay? I was thinking the solution was to make open mouth thumbnails. Like, if I just open my mouth, don't clip that. That we could get more people in here. However, the size that we are right now, which, you know me, I'm not that tall. Good things come in small packages. So I mean, does the Otter Gang really need to grow? I don't think so. What's going on, guys? How we all doing? You guys are looking good today. This is always a party. I see some parties. I see some little things in the chat going on there. Now, what I see mostly is a bunch of absolute amazing, kind, patient, profitable, degenerate sometimes, but yet good people. Okay? That's what it's all about here. Today's not been the prettiest of trading days. I have not traded today. Look at that. Me. Whatever they do. I have not traded today. There's been some setups. I gave the short. I gave a long recently, but I don't like the flavor today. The flavor. I think that's what Tino on trading, he calls it flavor. I didn't like the flavor today, so I didn't participate. Let's shout out the chat. What's going on? Doathism, Crypto Wanderer, Beshinova Studio says, sheesh. What's going on? Chris Klein, what's going on? I feel like every time I see you in the chat, I gotta yell. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Alexandra G, the modern otter of all time, quite possibly. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Seymour Liddy, Otter Gang, get those likes up. Thank you very much, Mr. Seymour Liddy. Seymour Liddy. Scott, what's going on? Good to see you. How's it going? And Daniel says, hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. B-Team Crypto, my man. The Modern Otter number 2. Look at you. Thank you for sending me those pictures. If you didn't know, B-Team Crypto has a little boy, and he's a thumper. I mean, just like his father, he's probably going to be able to put you in that chokehold where you can't really, you just, one of those. I hope you're having a splendid day, fam. Thank you so much, Alexandra G. I got my alert set and my fibs locked. That's the one. That's the one. Welsh Jesse. I'm just calling you Jesse from now. I can't say the Walsh and then the Jesse. It doesn't work with my tongue. Welsh Jesse. Food Forest, good to see you guys. Man, look at all these otters in the chats. I feel like I'm missing out. I'm going to put some otters. So it's been a very choppy day. But the thing that's kind of leading the narrative today, to be quite frank, is this all these rates getting cut. Now, if you're aware, we know that rates typically get cut, and this is happening in the G7, following, Canada, EU, Denmark now. And the thing is, that's interesting, is that this is the buy the rumor, right? This is the buy the rumor. When these countries start cutting, it's anticipation for the US to start cutting. So therefore, this is buy the rumor stuff. This is like, okay, we're buying the rumor because we expect the Fed to cut. And when the Fed typically cuts, we dump. I'm sorry to say. So I'm just kind of preparing you guys for that because that's what typically happens, okay? Rate cuts helping the price. People are going to be able to borrow for cheaper, which is a good sign. Crypto Wanderer, man, he's giving away memberships today. Thank you so much, Crypto Wanderer. 5 gifted memberships. Chris Klein, Keto RXD, Big Time Mindset, Luna Moonrocket, and Rooster. I mean, welcome to the memberships of the gang. We'd be throwing otters in the chat now, man. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for being so kind and supporting supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, man. We don't charge for the Discord. We don't charge for anything. Free content. We show up for you guys. I mean, everybody and their brother and sister has a charging, expensive Discord, right? Not here. Not here. So, what are we looking at here, Mr. Bitcoin? What are we looking at here? Because we need to be prepared as possible, right? So, the question is a new high coming, right? And a lot of you, 44% of you put yes. 16% of you believe it's tomorrow or next week. So everybody who put yes, don't cheat because, I mean, I think we all agree that, Bitcoin is going to go higher than 71,000 or 74,000 or whatever the high was. Okay? However, when? Do you guys think it... So everybody who voted yes, pick tomorrow or next week. I just want to have a better understanding because it could be tomorrow. Now, why could it be tomorrow, right? Like, answer the damn question, Alex O'Crypto. So we got all this info today. The ECB, the European Central Bank, right? They cut. But tomorrow, my friends, we have non-farm payrolls, which is basically jobs that exclude farming, okay? And then we have unemployment rate. Now, we want people, we went over this earlier on in the week, but we want people to lose their jobs. Therefore, they cut, right? Therefore, printing of money printer goes brrr, all that happy stuff. That's the good stuff. Now, if you are new here, we do have an amazing Discord with trade setups for free, See, you boys like printing money? Woo! You boys like Mexico? I love that movie. And, we're looking for this. See, trade setup, we were looking for that. Things like that. What we also want to look for, hopefully you guys aren't posting nudes in here. Good to see. That doesn't happen, by the way. That doesn't. except for Farmer likes to post his nudes. Farmer's a nude poster. Fear and Greed 78. Okay? Ooh, you guys greedy as ever, man. Greedy as ever. Are you guys greedy? Jonathan Brown says, that's from Super Troopers. That's the opening scene in Super Troopers where they pull over those kids smoking marijuana. I think I could say that. I'm in Canada. It's legal here. And they trick them into thinking, there was a shoot up in a bar and does the burnouts and you boys like Mexico. That's such a good movie. If you haven't seen Super Troopers, these schnozberries taste like schnozberries. And then he licks the window. The guy's high on mushrooms. It's an absolute banger of a movie. I love it. Meow. Do you know how fast you're going? Meow. I ain't gonna get all nibbly dibbly and drink milk from a saucer, meow. Meow. I'll stop. It's an amazing, funny, old school kind of, I'd say it's early 2000s, late 90s kind of movie, It probably offends people nowadays, which is perfect. It is perfect in my opinion. But it is really good. Meow. Meow. He's saying now. Every time he says now, he says meow. It's a joke. Anyways, we'll get there. Such a good movie. So what am I expecting? Right now, I gave the trade setup. This is how I go over it. Okay, so today, it's been a doozy. Okay, so we get the news readings. We'll go over today just quickly. Price action. Price action is always king, right? So understanding price action. We will use market cipher, but what happened? So this is our morning, right? The price starts to ramp up. We have this really descending wedge that I said I didn't want a damn piece of, right? So you can see here, we have this thing here. We had an actually quite perfect breakout retest and then continuation here if we were going to take it. Okay, I think that was it there. Okay. So if we zoom in here, we can see the breakout, the retest. This is the start of the day, right? So if we wanted to, we could have fired off along here. There's a potential trade setup coming up to our short level, which I gave in advance to you guys as well, which was very simply the swing high to the swing low here. Right here. This candle is hard to see. Okay, so you can see here, we go over here. We gave this in advance this morning, okay? And that was our short setup that we did give, okay? Meow. Meow. When looking at this, I didn't want to trade this because, first of all, I got long here. I made money last night. It's probably my head's probably in the way. So I got long here, got out of here. I got knocked out here, but I made, 40% on this uptick, and then it came back, knocked me out at break even. So I made a little bit of money last night on that trade. And then the continuation here. This going into a Thursday is not something I like to play with, meow. Okay, so we got the pump. We could have taken the long there. We got the short that was given in advance. Now, I said I didn't want to short this because of how fast momentum was pushing into this. You can see it's very aggressive. So I didn't take the short from here. Then we got multiple touches up high here, not getting to a full liquidity sweep. Now, I think Brewberry was talking about this, not touching about this, meow. Okay. About a candle print above, just wicking here, taking out these highs. Now that didn't happen. So we did get our triple top here with bearish divergence. Very thick money flow, kind of peeking out. So there was a short opportunity here, but you guys know the flavor right now. Everybody pressing buy, right? So we don't want to just become market maker liquidity up here. People just getting long and buying into the pump, right? So it's hard to digest a short when the sentiment is this bullish, which is acceptable, right? Trend is our friend until the end. We want to favor longs. That's typically how it goes, right? So right now we are here and we're breaking down a little bit. Now, what is this trade setup now? We came to this lower level here. I was thinking about a long from here, but yet again, very aggressive downtrend. You want to wait for that confirmation. There's a little bit of a bullish divergence in here. Again, didn't take it. I didn't like it. Now, there's opportunity here, right? There's shorts that were given in advance. Okay, there's swing highs, triple tops, bearish divergence. There was trades today. But for me, the setups weren't just good enough. They're like B plus setups. I want that A plus setup, right? So right now I'm waiting patiently. And what's the idea now? So I go over to my 24-hour here. My 24-minute time frame. We pull the volume across here. We get a value area low in confluence with a dynamic reactor, which is coming up through here. As you can see, I think the fake out to the downside, get everybody like, oh my God, it's going to die. And then bounce would be kind of cool. So we'll see how this plays out. Over the rest of the stream here. Let me go over to a Bitstamp chart. Let's go over to that area there. What's the level? We got 70,700. Okay, so we'll put on the trade and we'll check out the trade as we live stream today. I'm not taking it because I'm not in it and I'm not able to manage it right now, but this is kind of what I'm looking at. Okay, so value area high, swing failure pattern, breaking out of this triangle, coming back, maybe retest and drops, but I think grabbing some liquidity from down here would be appropriate as well. So maybe we come a little bit lower, but we want to be able to catch it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, looking for that. But we be patient, right? The trade setups were given in advance today. You could have taken them. You could have just chilled like me and not taken trades. It wasn't juicy enough for me to want to jump in. Okay? It wasn't juicy enough. I'm going to end that poll now. So there is a little bit of a feeling of a pump coming tomorrow, right? We got the cuts today. We got the cuts on Tuesday. We got jobs coming in low. We got unemployment rate. Tomorrow, I think if unemployment rate comes in high tomorrow, then I think we pump, okay? A whole bunch of people, latecomers coming in. What's going on? Dave Digital in the chat. What's going on, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Il Hero, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Much love to you. Amy Lives Crypto, good to see you as well, man. Amazing. Amazing. Good to see you. Clay the Great, good to see you. Jeanette, hope you're having a wonderful afternoon as well. Maybe a Band-Aid. What's going on? What's going on? Michael, meow, I'm thirsty. Can I get a liter of cola? A goddamn liter of cola, man. Meow. You know how fast you're going, meow. 74 in the chat and only 35 likes. Meow, what's going on with that, meow? What's going on, Drew? Billy Go Tails in the chat. Oh, man, Melissa, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. The ladies are always here. I appreciate you guys. So what we typically do here is we kind of talk about the trading day every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. And then we'll assess the situation. We'll see if there's any other trade possibilities. And then we'll go over a top-down analysis on Bitcoin. Then we proceed to give you what you need on all your altcoins. So, as we normally do, would you guys please throw in your altcoins? And I'm going to ask B-Team if he doesn't mind counting them up for me. I would greatly appreciate it, B-Team. So, guys, throw in some altcoins. We typically do about 8. Sometimes we'll do a couple more if we get through them fast. I appreciate you, bro. And they're already asking for my favorite token, Injective. Oh, man, you guys too predictable, man. Too predictable. Jasmine, Injective. We're gonna have to do a video about hunting trades, like altcoin trades, to kind of lighten up the things. Like, you guys must just be going over the crypto bubbles like this and just being like, what pumped? Okay, so Jasmine. Okay, what else do we got in here? A cash? No? What about the hour or the day? Let's go over to the day. There we go. Oh, did we get Brett in there? Is Brett in there? I'm kidding, guys. I'm such a sarky bastard, as Mrs. Otter would call me. A socky bastard. Oh, man. I love how Chris Klein always gives his own. Chris Klein always gives his own list. That's amazing. Oh, my man. Oh, man. And if you don't want anything else, just throw some otters in the chat. That's fine by me. So let's do top down on Bitcoin. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. We'll continue to go through all these beautiful, beautiful altcoins and Bitcoin for you guys. Kind of answering the question, is a new high coming for Bitcoin? And when do I think it's going to happen? Now, I am leaning a little bit towards tomorrow, but I don't think tomorrow's the day where we get our new high. Okay, that's going to have to take us above 73,953. So, from the highs, how far are we? You guys think we're getting a 4% pump tomorrow? It's doable. It's doable. 4% pump's nothing to Mr. Bitcoin. You can see here, that's a 23%. This is the weekly. So let's go to a daily candle. What do we got here? This one's a 8.5%er. Okay. What's this one here? A measly 8.5%er. Okay, what's this one here? Yeah, I'd say like average big candles, about 8%. What's the average candle length? 8 inch. I mean percentages. I mean, don't be rude. So we can very easily get up 4%. That's all I gotta say. Get your mind out of the gutter, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. I hear you. Okay, so let's go over to the weekly. Let's go over to our weekly and have a look. Just checking in, saying hi. Have an awesome stream. Take care. Darren does things. Good to see you, man. Thanks for always dropping by, brother. Real OG, man. Real OG. There's some people who have been around with me for like 2 years, man. It's like I was streaming. Someone's got to find. I was streaming in Australia, and I had an air mattress behind me, and it was for my guests, okay? I actually had quite a nice apartment with Mrs. Otter, but we had guests staying, so they would fold up the air mattress in my office, so I had an air mattress behind me, and I'm streaming one day, and the damn thing comes down and hits me in the head while I'm live streaming. There's a clip somewhere. Wasn't planned, none of that stuff. I just got like wasted, like Grand Theft Auto style by an air mattress. I'll never leave, Alex. Oh, Chris, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, B Team Crypto, man. My brother. Thank you. And man, that baby looks strong and healthy, man. You're so blessed, man. You're so blessed, man. Thank you so much for being a part of the gang, man. I appreciate you. So the weekly looking strong, right? We go into our 3-day. And now, what is the concern I was talking to you guys about the other day? If we fly here, okay? If we fly and get a big rejection, okay? To me, that's going to be warning signs for a deeper correction before heading up, okay? Because bearish divergence on higher term timeframes are nasty, okay? They are pretty nasty. Where's a good example? Here's your example. Higher high, lower low, right? And that's a big blow off candle here, right? And that ain't no Weasley correction. That's 20%, which is, it hurts. It hurts our bags, right? So that's something we are aware of, okay? This would be more hidden bearish divergence, but bearish divergence nonetheless. And depending on how high we go, if we just go from the tops, that brings us all the way back down to 60,000. Okay, blow off top from there. 20% correction. So that's something to be aware of. Okay? I never fought a kangaroo. You're sad about that, says Crypto Pollo. I do have a selfie with a kangaroo, though. I do have a selfie with one. The mattress, the silent killer. Air mattress, the silent killer. We're not talking about farts, are we, Tony Soprano? Oh, man. Oh, you guys are too funny, man. You guys make me laugh. This is why we do it. That's why we do it. We get to hang out with you guys. It's kind of, trading can be lonely, so it's important to have a gang with you guys, right? So that we can all work together to make a lot of money. So that we don't have to yell at... I mean, I probably would still do this quite often if I was like a multi-millionaire, right? If the bull run goes correctly, I will somehow possibly become a millionaire, even though it's inflation, okay? Which would be kind of cool. And then, the tax man will come for me. I'm pretty sure. So something to be very grateful for, but nonetheless, it's like, oh, fuck. Taxes, man. Taxes. Are we moving, Mrs. Otter? El Salvador? Yeah? Okay, so let's look at 3-day here. The 3-day, we're anticipating a move all the way into Saturday, okay? Into Saturday. So that's our next candle. So how do we anticipate? Looking at this, we got VWAP pushing to the upside, lots of room to grow. We have momentum waves moving to the upside, lots of room to grow. Stochastic is a bit overextended, overbought here. So that can remain up here quite a long time, as you can see. So bullish looking, right? We got a big momentum trigger wave. Trigger wave just means oscillating above here, trigger down wave. or we get an anchor trigger wave, right? Anchor is typically deeper than a trigger wave, right? That's continuation. Okay, so just identifying that we do have an oscillation above and a trigger wave below. These are typically bullish, continuing to push price up, okay? Lots of adoption, lots of good things happening in the market. Rate cuts in other countries. We're preparing for the best, but we're also prepared for the worst, which is, in my opinion, that swing failure pattern to the upside, grabbing all the liquidity above us here, right around, 74,000, and then heading down to grab the liquidity down here below us, right around that beautiful 56,650 level that I gave you guys, which was like $100 off of the bottom, which was a proud call of mine. I like when I make those calls on the live streams way ahead of all the BS that was happening. Okay, so I'm not one to toot my horn being like, I told you to long there. I'm not one of those guys. I don't care if you longed or not. I just know that I made that call, and it allows me to know that I'm doing something good for the community. Okay, when the trades work, when I wouldn't be on here if I was just like a 20% profitable trader somehow. You know what I mean? It's good to see other people win, right? We want to help people create that life of freedom for themselves. Okay. Crypto Pollo says he has room in his coop for you and your missus in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Hey, I need a Miami. I don't know. Am I going to have to become a Dolphins fan? I don't know. I can say chica bonita, but I have a chica bonita. You know what I mean? But maybe we come visit. Always wanted to do Miami, Miami Vice. Bad Boys 2 are in Miami, I think they're Miami. I don't know. Who doesn't want to go to Miami, right? So our daily is getting a little bit overextended. Now, the thing is, the Miami Heat, I'm a Raptors fan, bro, forever. I'm sorry, but we won. We've won more recently than you. Raptors, I don't know, Kawhi Leonard, Wah. Kyle Lowry, wah, wet. Raptors fan. Vince Carter, man, grew up. It's over. So I can't become a Heat fan, man. I'm sorry. Dwayne Wade was sick, though. Muggsy Bogues. Yeah, that's the one, man. Damon Stoudemire. Sheesh. Raptor. I mean, what's cooler than a Raptors logo? You can't get at me there. So the daily here, we having a lot of chats today instead of TA. Everybody's probably like, who the hell is this guy talking about basketball? Vince Carter, top 10 dunks. If you want to watch the best dunks ever, go to top 10 Vince Carter dunks. I think number 3, he's on like a fast break. He jumps from like the free throw line. His arm is like, I'm telling you, the ball is like, ha! Like he's in Toronto and he's grabbing Miami. And then he's just like, ooh, bang. Crazy. I'm going to have to get copyrighted for this. I don't care. I have to get copyrighted for it. You can't beat the Vince Carter dunks, man. Did you see the one on Frederick Wells in the Olympics? All right, here we go. One dunk, okay? One dunk. Okay, you ready? He's 7'2". Carter's 6'7", okay? This guy's got go-go gadget legs, man, and he just bounces. Watch this. Rebound. Interception? Oh no. Wells is like, oh no. Ah! Oh my God. Put him on a poster. Okay. Oh my God. Hoo-wee. Oh. Anyways, I'm sweating. I get so excited about that. Oh, okay. So the daily, the concerns, Bitcoin daily. Okay, guys, let's get back to reality here. We got to make money. We got to make money. Then we can buy all the Otters tickets and we can go watch the dunk competition or something one year. Okay. So the VWAP is resetting. Tomorrow is going to be interesting because we're getting a little bit of a negative candle today. Let's get rid of this long position here. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So we can see that we're getting a little bit of a negative day here. A tweezer top almost. If we push down to 70,600 today, that would be an ugly tweezer top, right? Overextended on our market cipher here. Not fully, but enough to say like, hey, pay attention. Your basic market cipher strategy says anchored trigger wave, right? Money flows in the green. That's the only thing that kind of upsets this, okay? So we want to see the VWAP bounce tomorrow. Today, I don't think it's going to bounce unless we get a big push up. Yeah, I don't see it bouncing. 70,700 looking for the bounce. We'll see if we get there. So I would think this candle would push VWAP down, creating an interesting day tomorrow. That's for damn sure, okay? So we're going to be very aware of tomorrow. What is it going to bring? Because we know that there's a lot of news tomorrow, non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate is coming out tomorrow. It's going to really dictate what happens, in the short term / over the weekend into Monday and the rest of it, right? So let's watch this closely. Let's see what transpires over the next 24 hours. And next 12 hours, apologies, so that tomorrow morning we're prepared, 12 to 16 hours. So looking at here, let's go into the 12-hour. What is the 12-hour suggesting? The 12-hour is simply saying that we have come down quite aggressively and we're looking to cross over the zero line on the VWAP, and we have a little bit of negative posturing here on the stochastics. Overextended above our overbought level, suggesting that price is going to at least cool off or flatten out. Okay? Like I said, longer term time frames, the daily is overextended with money coming in, which is good. The 12-hour is a bit overextended, flattening out. Money is still ramping in. So even if this kind of corrects and then goes back up, money can stay flat and then continue alongside, right? So interesting to see. On the higher term time frames, we want to pay close attention to the VWAP because that will be a leading indicator, okay? Let's go over to our 8-hour. Red dot confirmed across the zero line. Now, this is where the kind of idea can switch, right? Because yesterday, the 4-hour and under looked very bearish. Look how they reset today, right? So the 8 hours pushing price down, VWAP's below the zero line. Then we switch over into our 4-hour, and what do we see? We see flattening out here. We see a rejection off the zero line, but that still provides us with the idea that we could cross over to the upside. We see money coming out a little bit, but it's still very high. And we're seeing a flattening under the overbought area. So we could look for this to start ramping back up again, giving us more hopium for the near future. Okay? You guys really want to see that no-no video. I did a no-no video yesterday. I forgot to post it for you guys. Maybe I will. I promise. I post it after the live today. I'll post it after the live. It was just me and him going to the dump, dropping off some garbaggio. No doesn't like the garbaggio. So I'll put out the no video after the stream. I promise. So yeah, big aggressive red candle or purple candle, however you want to look at it. Pushing down. The buy level is at 700. Okay, that's where I'm looking for a bounce. 24-minute value area low. Dynamic reactor liquidity grab, order block. Looking for that, okay? Can we come down and bounce? Let's see if it comes to fruition on the live. No did not get to drive because he didn't sleep well. You gotta pick and choose when No drives, because it can be a bit dangerous, you know. We getting some price action here. 1 second, let's take a look. Going over to our fifth. Let's go to our 5 minute. The BINGX, if you know, you know. Alex O is the place to catch the flow. Alex O. Thank you, BINGX. The BINGX. Thank you so much. No just needs the espresso. The Bialetti, the espresso, he's ready to go. No messing around. Watch out. Thank you so much, BINGX, for the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate you. We're coming into the buy zone, baby. Standard deviation number 2 here. Woohoo! Are we getting long, guys? Ooh, wee. It's an aggressive sell-off coming in. See, this is live TA coming at you live from Alex O Crypto. Who's taking the long? Put a 1 in the chat. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. This looks like a little bit of aggressive. I think we can bounce from here. We'll have to see. I think we can bounce from here. Rolling over, rejection off the VWAP, coming down into our value area low, bouncing. I mean, come on. Given in advance, that's all I gotta say. At least I have to do a live stream, okay? We can't all just make money. Watch it bounce now. Bitcoin going up to 70,000, 75,000 after this level, given in advance. Watch. Look at it. It's bouncing like a mofo. Look at all the sell orders above us here on the order book. Whoo-wee. There's a liquidity sweep, right? Sweep of the, look, you see flagging out, sweep of the liquidity, bounce. Now, if you don't want to trade this, right, what you look for is you look for a retest back down. So you want to see a higher high come in above here, the retest back down, 382 or 618, like we talked about yesterday on the live stream, and the continuation upwards, okay? Right now, there's a lot of selling pressure. You also want to track momentum coming down on the price action. You go from here, track momentum down, okay? You can also look for the break of this momentum, pushing back up. Something else to be, aware of. Now, could we come down to 70,600, I think? That's possible, but this is my bounce level. So hopefully that works out. I kind of want to enter it right now, but I'm not. I got a live stream. Okay, so going into the 1 hour, one thing that I did observe is this higher high here. That's very, 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 I wouldn't say like, so nothing's getting above the overbought area here. So you can see equal highs here and the higher high here pushing us up, creating that divergence across the board, right? So for me, patience will prevail. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Because if we do lose this level here, right, the next level that we are looking to come down to is this golden pocket here. So we pull up our key levels, we pull up our areas, and we got our very beautiful area here that matches up not only with the highs here, but the 618 of this range from down below here. Okay? So this is kind of the make or break, right? We could come down. I would say the lowest we come down without losing this range is around 70,400. Okay? But right now, everybody's kind of going long, going long, going long. They're probably going to sweep the lows as we speak here. So let's see if we do get a bounce. Okay, coming down a little bit further here. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to roll over. That's why we wait. That's why we wait. That's why we wait. Yeah, lots of momentum to the downside. Lots of momentum to the downside. So you can always have a plan, but it's always important to make sure that you look for the reaction of price in your plan. Now, what do I mean by that? So you can see the reaction of price. We rolled over going into the 1 minute. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's look here. What happened here is that we kept getting, so we moved down aggressively, right? We move down aggressively. We have this like flag here from rolling down. Let me get the VWAP off. But the VWAP is acting as resistance, right? It's holding us down. So we move down here. We're bouncing off the VWAP, which is here, right? Consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. You guys know this to be a bear flag, right? The tail comes from the top, flagging out to the right. Then we're looking for that continuation sweep, right? Now, we know that this is a key level in order to hold this level. So anytime we deviate out of the value area low, which is right here, we look to buy, right? So we're looking at the lower part of the range, and we're looking for it to swing in and diverge, typically, is what I would be looking for, right? So divergence on a short-term time frame, creating maybe a lower low and then a higher high on your oscillator. So if I zoom in here and we get right into it, what can we see? CVD, sellers are in control right now. Big sell-off on CVD, but we're getting a little bit of a pushback here as well. So buyers are coming in. We have multiple counts of continuation here. What do I mean by that? We can see momentum is pushing down without any divergences. Remember, Stegosaurus back, so something like this. We're looking for that one higher low, like that. So this would be the higher low, coming in like this, or the swing low here, giving us that divergence, right? Okay? That's what we're looking for. Right now, this has just been rolling. So you get this breakdown, roll over here. You want to see that higher low being put in. And that's how I would look to trade something like this. Because you don't want to just... The thing is you don't want to long into something that's like, I don't know, this. Look how aggressive this is, right? Big drop, right? Very aggressive. So something like this, you don't want to be that liquidity, right? You don't want to be that liquidity. You want to wait for those confirmations that are going to give you the continuation and reversal sign that you want, right? You want that reversal sign. You can see a lot of buyers coming in here. Okay? Okay? So being patient is going to be the key right now. A little bit of a bounce, so at a key level, right? Trade could still work. It's still at a key level. If you see buyers coming in, buying it up, this could be the one, right? On the live stream. Sorry, we were off by what? $196. Sorry. But you set the trap, right? You set the trap, you wait for price to come to you, you be patient, then you be patient, and then guess what? You be patient, and then the trade comes to you during the live stream. That's what happens, right? That's what that's what happened yesterday too. So now you're waiting for confirmation. Maybe you put in 25%, 30% of your position there. You wait for your next higher high. getting back into this range, changing market structure, pushing price back up, right? So let's see what goes on here, but that's kind of a walkthrough of what I look for when I'm trading, right? There's reasons why I stay in. There's reasons why I stay out. It is also the end of the day, so you can expect the volume to kind of dissipate. You can see volume coming out, price moving down, right? So very simple, volume coming out, price just chopping out. Very low volume for this rejection here is the big volume spike. So you can see here, rejection candle suggests downside here, right? Money coming back in, big push up from this candle here and here. Now volume's dying down again, which means continuation of the downtrend. So you're looking for another swing failure. So interesting enough. We're going to go into your guys' altcoins. Enough of me jibber jabbering about the Bitcoin price and how I would trade it. Let's get into the things that you want me to look at right after the tune.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto.
Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. We got a big alt list. Injective, FIR, I think it's FLR. Turbo, Theta, Link, BNB, Kek. You guys gotta always give me one of those fun coins to do every day, keeping the doctor away. Oh man, bounce Bitcoin, bounce! Come on, man! What are you doing? Get your head in the game. Make the Otter Gang some money. Aggressive. This is probably Kyle. Has Kyle entered his long or his short yet? See? He's in. He's trading this. He will be waiting for a pullback. Kyle's not in yet, guys. See, we're counter trading Kyle right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's brave. Are we brave enough to counter trade Kyle? That's the question. Stay true to the digital. I mean, two different trading styles. Confirmation, momentum trader, I'd say Kyle is, and then I like my Fibonacci. Okay. Let's see what goes on. Going over to FLR, okay? You need to add beer to the list. Who's going on the beer run, Pollo? Someone going on the beer run? We got to take a look at your beer coin. Okay, so... Okay, FLR. Let's take a look here. Okay, so... Coming up perfect to the point of control. Very nice move. Very nice rip to the upside. Okay, we got two ranges here. Okay, we always need to identify where the ranges are. You can definitely see that you have like this big range here. However, we are threatening to get up into here. Okay, we're not anywhere close to, this 4 cent area yet, but we are threatening to hold 3 cents, okay? Otherwise, we're down to 2.7 cents, okay? As you can see here on FLR. Going over to where we're at right now, you can see very simply, flag breakout, right? Continuation, looking to hold this area right here is the key level of support. Can it do it? I don't know. In my opinion, these things typically... And look at this. We had our sell wall here, so that helped multiple good trades here. 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 4. I'd take 75% winning percentage every time. So what is the idea now? That this now has become our support, right? So For me, we're looking for the continuation here. Okay? So, drawing a trend line here to the upside here. And I'm looking for this to come back down within this buy zone. I'm trying to add confluence. So I have multiple levels within this area. You can see we're very overextended on our 4 hour, looking to come back down. Okay, the 1 hour and the 2 hour have rejected. Okay, so now we're going to pull a fib from the swing low to the swing high, identifying our bounce zone. So now we can identify that this 786 / golden pocket area alongside with our 3 cent area can act as a key level of support. So for me, you're looking for this. You're looking for the continuation to the upside, protecting yourself below that. And then you need to get above 3 cents and work your way back up to that 4 cents. So this is pretty good risk to reward considering how, destroyed the price action is. However, you want to see continuation on Bitcoin. You want to see continuation on the pump across the board. Okay, so right now we're looking to get back up to the point of control, which is at 3.2 cents. We're looking for the bounce right around 2, let's call it 3 even. And then we're targeting probably up to the top of this range first around 3.5 cents on FLR. Okay, are we getting the rollover or what? Okay, yeah, here it is. We said continuation on the volume. Yeah. Okay, so that trade's invalidated. Great. Where's our next buy level? 69,750. Woo-wee. 69,750. We could bounce from here still. Order block down here. 70,300. Interesting. That's probably where Brewberry's looking. But we have lost this key support here. So look for the retest continuation. Hopefully it bounces though, man. I still think there's a bounce left in it, but when it rains, it pours, right? It could be rolling over quite aggressively. Okay, let's go over to Injective. Big rejection off of key levels of support. Okay, so Injective is one of my favorite tokens. I know a lot of the gang got long down here. So, I mean, they've been crushing it. I think that was Seymour, Liddy, and Post got long down there. So, congratulations to you guys on your gains. But Injective, yeah, big downwards trend line here. Finally putting in some higher highs and higher lows, getting into this kind of wedge to the downside here. So, for me, we threatened to break out, right? And that's a good sign nonetheless. So, we want to see the continuation here of the attempt to break out, right? So a little bit of patience is going to be needed considering we're very overextended on Injective after such an aggressive pump. For me, I'll look for a trickle down over to this momentum line here and look for a continuation. So my first level, as you guys know me, we're going to look for a retest of the previous highs. Then we're going to pull a fib from swing low to swing high. All the way up here, we're going to say, hey, look, that falls within our golden pocket area. So that is a typical buy zone that we can be targeting here, hopefully looking for this to continue onwards and upwards. Injective moves aggressively. You also got a fair value gap within here. So for me, Injective is very bullish project nonetheless, but we need to be humbled in our sense of, everything is going to pump. But getting into a position that can potentially break out of this wedge, I think is going to be an absolute banger of a trade. So getting in on something like this down here is going to be beautiful. And that key level that we have identified is right around 27 and 4 cents. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking for, but words are heard. Words are heard. Potentially. I don't know where that... Potentially. Yeah, that one. But Post, you got long on this, didn't you, my man? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being so active in the Discord. It means a lot to me. It's nice to see good people, good TA, good banter, good jokes, all that good stuff. That's what the gang's all about, man. So looking for this to continue. after such a rocket to the upside. Okay, everything's bleeding out a little bit right now, which is an opportunity. If you're still as bullish as you were this morning, then there's opportunities presenting themselves across the board. It's just being prepared. Being a prepared trader is a profitable trader. Being a patience trader is a patient. Being a patient trader is a profitable trader. It's been a while, man. Trade intuition, my man. If you're not, this is one of my homies too, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Let's see if we can get you 1,000 subs, man. 1,000 subs, bro. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You're always going live, right? I think you go live right before me. And amazing setups, great analysis. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. This guy's got some wicked calls, guys. Some wicked calls. So go and check out Trade Intuition, friend of the channel. Much love, bro. Hope you're doing well. So Injective looking for the return to $27, okay? Return to $27. We're going to go over to Turbo time. You guys asked me to do Turbo 3 days in a row. I don't understand. I don't understand. Who's the I'm gonna scroll all the way up and find out who's putting Turbo in the chat. I'm gonna find you. Who is it? Or you can just admit it. You can admit it right now that you continue. Wick. It is Wick. Wick is the Turbo Man bull. It's Wick. I found you, man. Wick. Buy it at 5.0.0057. That's where you're going to buy it, okay? It's all... It has a good backstory. It sounds like you're married to it. No, I'm joking. Oh, man. Turbo breaking out of this very big downtrend, okay? So very good potential, in my opinion, to go to the upside. Plus, it's Wick's favorite coin, guys. Why wouldn't you buy it? Breaking out, retesting, looking for a continuation on Turbo time. Okay, this is blockchain backer. I feel it deserves that. Failed to make a higher high here, so I would like to see continuation. The nice thing is that like you can see that this is attempting to bottom and break out. Okay, so you can see on the daily here, really cool down, but money flow remains quite thick. So push, and Wick, 6 months from now when Turbo's up here at, whatever. What is it going to, Wick? $1 million? He's going to be like, I told you about Turbo, man. Blockchain backer. Let's continue on Turbo time. So, yeah, looking good. If you wanted, you can see like a double bottom here on your 4 hour, looking for continuation. Money has come out quite aggressively on this kind of, this flag pattern here. So, for me right now, finding support and holding that support is going to be crucial. If you do lose that level, you're coming back down and visiting the previous highs down here. That was supposed to be a box. I missed it. Down here. So you have two levels, okay? Keeping it simple with the meme coins, right? You typically want to look for to find support and reversal, right? So you're looking for a typical reversal pattern, creating higher highs and higher lows on anything like this. Right now, you are creating higher lows, so look for a continuation and push back up, trying to get above this high here, and then let's see if we get a retest and continuation. There's going to be a lot of opportunity presenting itself as we see a rotation from Bitcoin into altcoins, okay? So let's remain positive. Bitcoin losing key support right now. Ooh-wee, everybody and their brother and sisters getting scared. I can see you all puckering. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. There's clearing out liquidity, in my opinion. So coming down to our order block right now as we speak, around 70,300. Will we bounce from here? Do 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 do. Bleeding out. Okay, so let's go over to Theta. Theta, baby. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We got 80 people in here, it says, and only 60 likes. Let's crank up that like button. We got 5 new members today. Thank you so much for your generosity, guys, supporting the amazing channel, which is you guys. It's all you guys. B Team Crypto, member for 5 months, man. God bless you, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel as well. And the BioMX with the $5 super chat. Crypto Wanderer showing some love as well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So Theta. Oof. I haven't done TA on Theta in quite a while. Okay, so this is typical. Looks like turbo time. Do 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 boom 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 when the night boom 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 and the land's gone boom boom and boom boom boom. It's only like we'll see boom 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 boom. No, I won't boom be afraid. No, I won't. Let's go. Come on, Theta. Boom 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 boom. What did Piper say this morning? Alex chicka crypto. Oh, you know what kills me is when Piper opens up the show and he's like, "Yo, what's going on, alumni?" Oh man. You know what? You know what? Tell Mark Dutch to leave us Canadians alone, okay? Tell Mark Dutch to leave us alone, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do we have Davies playing? If we don't have Davies playing, bro, we don't have Dave. Oh, Davies is playing. Davies got to be injured. He's got to be injured. He's playing left. Nah, Davies should be up here. You guys are cheating, man. How can you let people play with wooden shoes, man? Of course they're not going to play football against you. You guys cheat. You guys cheat. Was kicking people in the shins with your wooden shoes. Theta coming down. Key level of support, key level of resistance, wanting to break out of this area, okay? Consolidating sideways here. Let's get you some key levels here with our volume. You guys keep distracting me today way too hard, eh? And you know Canadians say A after every sentence. So get used to it. Eh? Meow. It's Pipa 96, knee from the back. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The BioMX member for 4 months, man. 9 a.m. EST. Bonus Billy Goat Tails with the Warden from Shankpad. Sunday? Send me the info. I'll shill it out there, BioMX. I would love to support you guys as you guys support me, of course. Going on Theta here. Do we get the bounce on Bitcoin? Oh my God. We got the bounce off the order block. Off the order block? Really? Did Kyle take this short? I think he's still waiting. He's probably kicking himself right now. Are you kidding me? Off of the order block down here? Look at the bounce. So now you wait for the retest, continuation, right? So big liquidity sweep here. V-shaped recovery. Oh my God, look at this liquidity grab. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm getting mad at Bitcoin's price. Continuation, that's what you're looking for here. It's already a 0.5% move. My God. Sorry about your Theta. We haven't really been able to do your Theta. We've been distracted by football, distracted by Bitcoin, distracted by all you beautiful otters in here. I mean, Alexandra G in the chat's a distraction just by itself. The lady of crypto. I mean, I'm not going to try and make you blush. You make me blush every day. So we got a bounce area at Theta. Point of control. Looking for continuation, right? You have two key levels of support and resistance. You have volume levels here and here. You can add them. Just screenshot this. Look at the side of the chart. They're in red. You can't miss them. Okay? Key bounce area is right here, 618. Golden pocket. Okay? Looking for this continuation. Will you get it? We'll have to wait and find out. But that's how I would look to trade Theta. You're looking for this breakout continuation here. You're very overextended, so I would expect a little bit of a trickle down before continuing. Nice double bottom breakout here with multiple counts of bullish divergence at the bottom here. You can see the lower lows and the higher highs here. Pushing price out, the retest and continuation here, creating higher highs as well. So you're looking for the return and continuation on Theta. Beautiful. Now we're going to go over to Link. What's going on, Sunrise? Hope you're doing well. So Link, I was saying to everybody this morning that Link was looking like a possible good long setup, and it's come down a little bit. Looking at this long setup, might have to adjust our thesis here and make a little bit more of an accurate analysis here on Link. So let's go from swing low to swing high here. Golden pocket. See? Get rid of this one here. Let's pull volume across. Oh, that was easy. It can't be that easy, can it? It can't be that easy. Okay, we know where our key level of resistance is. Let's swing that down there. We got key support here, key support there. Looking for price to return here. That's where we're looking on Link. Then we're looking for the breakout of this downtrend. Oh man, I missed that one by a mile. Breakout of this downtrend. Okay, and this is going to be our resistance line. So right now we're looking for bottoming signals because we are in a mini downtrend here on Link. So you see this continuation here. We want to look for that and then the breakout, right? So on Link, your key level being this one here, right around 16.67/78, around this area. Looking for the bounce within there. Your stop loss goes below 1607, and you look to make a lot of money. Okay, so hopefully Link can continue its amazing run back on up and look to come back up to the naked point of control, which is right around $20. Okay, so that's what I'd be looking for on Link in the near future if we do continue this pump to the upside. Okay. Okay, so we get the bounce V shape of recovery, wrecking people. Going over to Bitcoin, wrecking people who are getting short late, right? They're wrecking the late shorters, right? Now we're looking for the bounce. That looks like a 382 bounce in my opinion. That could have been the one. 382 bounce. Come on, Bitcoin. You got it, baby. You got it. You got it. Okay, so Link. rolling over. Be cautious with Link, okay? BNB, it's in the game. So BNB is broken out, flagging out, big, huge breakout, okay? Like the biggest consolidation trade, I think we've been looking at this forever within this giant ascending triangle here, consolidating, and then boom, right? So as we've boomed, we're flying up off the handles right now. So what am I going to do with BNB? First of all, I want to go back over to previous price action, zooming out here on the daily. And I want to mark out key levels, okay? So we don't have too much data because we are in price discovery right now above the current areas, but I do want to mark out some volume, okay? So I'm going to mark out here. I'm going to mark out here. I'm also going to mark out the high. Then I'm going to go over to this peak over here. Confluence within there. Now I'm going to go over to where price action actually is, and we can see we're coming up to these levels. Found support here, so let's go over to the 4 hour. Now that we're in price discovery, it's really what I typically do with price discovery is I go back to the range and I find confluence. Okay, so I'll go from swing high. Let's go from the beginning of the move here, the swing high, down to the swing low. And we can see, okay, our 272, our 618 lines up there. I don't think that's too accurate. I'm going to go from this swing high to this swing low. That looks pretty juicy to me. You can see this 1618 here is hit. So I'm going to mark out that. I'm going to mark out our 2. And then I'm going to mark out my 2618 as well. Then I'll probably go into like a weekly. I know I'm crazy. This is how I typically do it. Our weekly, so we have some levels there. Then I'm going to go for the macro pull here. So we'll go from the very top all the way down to the bear market low. All the way down to the bear market low. And look for confluence. 272, matching up quite nicely with this level here. So I'm going to put a box here, right? I'm going to mark out this one. $1,000 BNB, baby. Let's go. But you can see, you try to find confluence within the big range to kind of predict where price can go. You can also use a trend-based fib, right? So swing low to swing high to swing low, right? So you go trend-based fib, which is over here. You go from swing low to swing high to swing low. And you can project up into the stratosphere as well, which is a nice little thing to use when doing price discovery. You can use that one where we are at right now. So if you go from trend-based fib analysis, then you go from swing low here to swing high here and then to swing low here. And you can see 272, perfect height, right? So you can mark out the 2618 as well. And then you can mark out, I typically mark out the 618s because that's Fibonacci. And that's how you do a little bit of price discovery there, my friends. You want to make sure that there's confluence within the Fibonacci extensions that you are using. That is key, in my opinion, to finding, profit-taking levels, key levels of interest for rejections, and vice versa. Now with BNB right now, double top, looking a little bit overextended, clearly, right? So what we look for is a little bit of a return back down to any of these key levels here. And consolidation within this range. We got a big bearish divergence here on our 2 hour, on our 4 hour. Yeah, so we'll see. The momentum is strong for BNB, but definitely want to be very cautious when we're watching something like this. In price discovery, we can mark out our highs like this. Look for this to be touched yet again. Triple top. We can always identify that. And then we want to do a fib from the start of the move. So going to the start of the move, where did the move start? Ask yourself that. It's very clear to me. It's right here. That's where the start of the move occurred. And we pull this fib all the way up to the wick high here, extend that over. Then we look for a 382 bounce, okay? So we'd be marking out a 382 here and looking for a continuation of this uptrend, okay? You can also mark out your 618 if you are looking for a general retracement as well. between your 618 and your 786. That is also a key area. But you first look at your 382 because that's a very aggressive continuation bounce, and we are in a very aggressive uptrend. So that's where you would look initially, okay? And that's how you do it. So be patient with BNB. It's looking like it wants to continue up here. Very bullish momentum, but nonetheless, be safe and use good risk management. I know a lot of you guys shorted this morning, but be careful, okay? Be careful. Let's go over to, I don't know what you're doing. One with Nature says, this fire info. Thank you, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know what this coin is, but they always get me with one. Is this what you guys want me to look at? Kekawith? I know it's wrapped ETH, okay? I'm going to call it Kekawith. It's like Kakarot or something. Daniel's laughing at me. Oh, man. Is there... This thing looks like, you know when you shake the Etch-a-Sketch and it doesn't get everything out? Initially, you shake it once, you look at it, and you're like, oh, and then you really have to shake it again. Right? That's what this looks like. Okay? My God. Is there a better cart? Kek? I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing. There. This is better. Is this the same token? It looks the same. Sheesh. That's low. Very low liquidity. Yeah, man. Okay. I mean, you're coming down to the lows, retesting the highs. If you believe in this long term, then this is your area to possibly buy, right? I mean, you can see that this area here has supported, right? So that's your general buy area, okay? If you do come back down, you're looking to retest these lows here, right? You can see the very large amount of support you have down here, but try not to get rugged, my friend. Okay, you can see support area here, and then obviously your point of control here, and then your last volume node right here. So you have a couple of areas down below, but cautious on something like this, man. Anything sub this, you're looking for potential buy if you believe in the project. Okay, potential buy. It's called Balkan Dwarf. What could possibly go wrong? I agree. The Balkan Dwarf. Crown. Eric Crown. We like Eric Crown, but we're gonna stay away from your dwarf coin, okay? We don't want to get rugged. We don't want to be exit liquidity on Balkan Dwarf. Let's go over to Whiff, and then if there's anything last minute you guys would like me to go over, I'd definitely be glad to do that for you guys. Thank you guys for being here, smashing the like button, subscribing if you're new. Bitcoin, getting that bounce from the order block. My God, look at this. Look at this, 382 bounce, continuation back up. Too easy, right? Too easy. You guys all knew this whole time, right? Holy balls. Holy balls. Let's go over to Whiff. So, the doggo coins, getting a little bit of a beating, right? They might have peed on the rug lately. So, they're definitely, I'm probably going to get demonetized for saying that. You can see this beautiful trend line has held up quite nicely, right? So higher highs, higher lows, rolling over currently right now. It's a meme coin. So what are you looking to do? You're looking to buy low, sell high, right? That's the trick of the game. But right now you're holding support. Let's see if you remain to do so. I would say this needs to hold as well. That would be my buy level down here, just looking at price action, retesting of this downwards trend line. Let's pull fib from swing low to swing high. Yeah, golden pocket, perfect little bounce zone. So, Whiff, I mean, crazy narrative. I mean, I got my Whiff hat down there, right? I'm joking. My missus Mrs. Otter, she made it for me, okay? I feel like I got to wear it every time I do TA on this. But consolidating sideways, to me, this is a little bit of a retrace, right? Where you're getting that continuation here. You got the nice higher highs, higher lows, continuation blow off top with a little bit of consolidation to the side here, which is a bear flag, right? So you have your pole, you have your flag, right? And you have your continuation, right? And then you look for a bottoming pattern and then that continuation upwards. Right now, a little bit of patience. You can see an exhaustion wick though, so this might be a good sign. You do have key level of support right here, so this could be your bounce level as well. So either you get down to here or you bounce from here, right? And if you're bouncing from here, all you're looking is for that nice confirmed higher low continuation, right? And anything like this is going to give you, that higher low confirmation is going to give you that move. And if you're looking for more than like a 12% move on a little trade, then I don't know what more you want, right? So very, very cautious on whiff, but it is looking like it is bouncing right now, and we're getting a little bit of a bounce here on Bitcoin after the little bit of liquidity grab. Nice bounce within our order block, okay? Sheesh, nice bounce, okay? Preparing for tomorrow, which we do think is going to be the pump day. Carrot, you guys are trying to get me good, eh? Carrot. Is this the carrot coin? Is this a carrot coin? Rolling over, anything like this is you're looking to find structure, right? You're looking to find bottoming structure. Very aggressive sell-off here, coming into a value area low, losing that support, okay? Key level of resistance, key level of resistance, key level of resistance. Aggressive. Okay, so this, you're looking for this downtrend to be broken. Your next level of support, I'm sorry to say, is literally down here. So coming back within this range down below here, probably hitting the naked point of control. It's, yeah. Oh, I even have to lower this a little bit, right? This is your NPOC right here. Screenshot the chart if you want, right? The levels are there for you, but you don't have that much support here on your carrot coin, okay? So cautious. Retesting highs, okay. Let's see carrot coin here. Yeah, that's your next volume node. So the highest level of support really is here. Around 93.8, okay? 93.8 is your next level for a bounce. But I think if you lose this level here where you're at right now, you're coming back down to this like 90-cent range, okay? Other than that, you got to get it back above $1, right? That psychological dollar is always going to be the one. It happens on so many tokens. So be very careful with the carrot coin and look for a bottoming kind of structure to be formed, making higher highs and higher lows. Right now, you're simply making lower lows, right? So you want to see a high being broken, a retest, and a continuation. Look to fire off the long from there. What do you do with your old dear-ish coins, Alex? I don't have any ish coins. Oh man, ish coins. Let's go over and look at XRP for you guys. You guys always request XRP and then like 30 people leave the stream. I don't know if we're gonna do XRP anymore. Sideways and up. Oh my God. Okay, so XRP getting slammed. I said get above 56 cents and then we'll talk. Breakout, retest, continuation here. Big ass triangle. Okay, big ass triangle here on XRP. Consolidating sideways. Needs to get above 56, 57 cents. We've had our sell wall here for quite some time. So long that it has to be extended yet again. Okay, so breakout, but getting above 57 cents is going to be crucial on XRP. Let's go over to DOT. I see DOT in there. Oh, DOT. Oh, DOT and Cordanzo. Okay. Look at this DOT trade I gave. I mean, that would be sick, wouldn't it? Big ass swing trade on DOT. I said DOT's pretty suppressed. A big ass swing trade on DOT. That was way back here. So DOT's the one that hasn't moved, right? DOT's almost worse than Cardanzo right now. So DOT flagging out. Want to see the breakout, continuation, higher highs, higher lows, looking good. Nonetheless, it's not doing too well. It doesn't really have that much hype, right? So, for me, it's like a lot of these things are trying their best to get above these levels, right? So the patience factor, if you're buying down here, cool. Great. Sub $7 on DOT, I think you're going to do okay. However, you'll want to wait for this breakout retest trade. You don't want to trade the breakout. You want to wait for the retest, right? And anything like this, you can see once you break out, you get a little retest and then you fly, right? So you wait for the confirmation, and yes, you sacrifice 15%, but then you make 135%, right? So it's it's going to take some time. I think with DOT, I think the narrative is, it has a lot of people working on it. I think it's kind of like the undercover kind of project. So hopefully it does eventually pump. Okay. Going over to ADA. Same deal. Rocked down, making a lower low, kind of disgusting, right? In this wedge out here, which is a bear flag. But we're looking to find that bottoming structure here at 45 cents. Pushing up, needs to get above 50 cents, right? You have very big resistance on ADA above us here, coming in exactly where we're at, 46 to 47 cents, right? So you need to get above that and start working above these highs, right? Until then, I bought back here on the 10th of June on the dump. I bought a bunch of tokens here, right? And ADA's just really shit the bed, and it's like, I want to sell it. It's still a nice 2x, right? Like it's still 100% gain. It's doubled, but I mean, a lot of other things have done a lot better, right? So it's hard to swallow. But we're okay. Because everything else is doing really good. So beggars can't be choosers. You want to see that breakout and continuation. What other tokens we got? Tau? We can look at Tau for you, my man. Hope you're having a good day, Lewis. BitTensor. Going over to BitTensor. So we had an amazing breakout trade on BitTensor. I think a lot of us made a lot of money on that. And then it returned back, right? So it returned back. We had an inverse kind of head and shoulders here that broke out. A lot of us crushed that trade. Congratulations to everybody who did crush that trade. Now we're looking for a continuation. So you can see a little bit of a push up. AI narrative, NVIDIA doing really well. It's going to perform. And it is a more oversold kind of token right now. So what are we going to do? We're going to pull a trend from here to here. We're going to wait for a breakout. Let's pull up let's see if we can get a key level within this area here. Yeah, so that would look good here. Do we have that matching up with some support? That would be better. So remember, always I use support and resistance, but why did I, with volume? So why didn't I put it here and I put it here? Because yes, we have a jolting out here of volume, but we don't have much support and resistance within this area. If I look at this area that's jolting out, we do have tops here. Multiple tops and multiple tops. To me, this is a stronger level of support and resistance than this one, okay? And that's going to act as a key area for us to either take profit from, look to short from, right? Just to get a better idea of when this thing can really start ramping up. If you take down these levels, you can see here, I have not come back to this coin in yonks, in ages, okay? You just pressed short here. I mean, here's your 5% gains, right? So take down the key levels on all your favorite coins that you do enjoy trading and use them to your advantage, okay? What else do we got here? Is there anything else anybody requested last minute before we head off? Nah, you guys are good, man. You guys are good. You guys are good. Thank you for supporting this channel. My friends, Discord, sponsors, all those good things. They're all available. Thank you for being here, supporting us, and helping me support you. I really appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. God bless every single one of you. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will be active in that Discord trying to help you guys make some moolah, because that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for being here. Smash that like on your way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.